You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGhee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.
Hey, this is your entertainment ticket. This is the Oscar show, the Academy Awards show, where we're going to talk about the Oscars. We're going to talk about what we think will win or should win, and then we might mention what they might elect or select to win. Also, a couple other things, too, to talk about the Academy Awards, because, there's a controversy right now about no African Americans being nominated for acting, supporting, directing, anything like that.
And that's why Chris Rock is calling it the White BET Awards. This
is my buddy, Steve Lebowitz. Say hello, Steve.
Hey, everybody.
And this is Hap Erstein.
Hello there.
Yeah.
I got the scoop for you. You can win your office pools if you listen to me.
That's right. Listen to him. And when you win your office pool, take me to lunch. All right?
You're out to lunch.
And me to dessert.
All the time. Tell me about it. I love it. Well, again, like we talked about, as I mentioned, we talked about, there were no black actors nominated or for Best Picture, for directing.
Second year in a row.
Well, second year. And there were some pretty good black films out. I mean, Straight Outta Compton is a film that I picked for number one, the best film of the year over these other films that they already selected. And as a member of the African American Film Critics Association, we chose that as the best film of the year.
Actually, did get a screenplay nomination.
Well, yeah, screenplay.
Celebration!
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, that's something. But, there was other films out.
There are plenty of actors that could have gotten nominations, I'll grant you.
Name me one.
Will Smith. Will Smith.
For Concussion?
But I'm saying,
I loved it.
You can get out of Compton.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton. It was a very good acting, for lead and supporting in that film. But what happened to that? And also, F. Gary Gray for directing, too.
Yeah, but tell me which director you would knock off to get Gary Gray on the list.
Well, I would knock off the director for Big Short.
Me too.
Big Short.
Wow.
I really didn't. That
disagree.
film was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't that exciting. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of these films, that they are not that exciting.
What?
They're not. They're not the type of film
more car chases, more murders. What do you want? What is excitement to you?
Excitement is some of that, but also excitement is that when they work on my mind and make me say, wow, and make me sit back in my chair and grip my, if I'm with my girlfriend, grip her hand or grip my leg or something like that, or to sit up there and say, what? I couldn't understand that, and they made that real for me.
Put my hand.
Put my hand under my chin. If I'm by myself.
Okay.
Put my hand under my chin.
The explanation of subprime mortgages in a bubble bath didn't excite you?
No.
Wow.
Well, no, actually, that scene did excite me.
Absolutely.
Margot Robbie excites me.
No, that didn't excite me.
Well, you need to get
better
something checked out.
Even with with Bridge of Spies, I wanted that to excite me. It was okay. It was a good film, though.
Best supporting performances in The Bridge of Spies.
Yes, it is.
It was a good film, but it wasn't that exciting.
Are you telling me it's not better than Straight Outta Compton?
Oh no, it's not.
Oh my gosh.
No, not for me.
For you.
Not
okay.
For me.
Well.
Also, Bridge of Spies is not better than Room.
Oh, I agree.
I enjoyed Room much better.
I'm a big Room fan.
Yes.
I'm a big Room fan too. I really am a big Room fan.
And we'll get to it, but Brie Larson's got the Oscar this year, the woman from Room.
Okay, well, let's do that first. Best actress.
Best actress?
Yes. What the hell? You already started off. I'm with Hap with Brie Larson.
Let's talk about the nominees.
She's a fire.
The nominees.
The nominees are Kate Blanchett for Carol, Brie Larson for Room, Jennifer Lawrence for Joy.
Has no business getting a nomination this year.
Who?
Jennifer Lawrence.
I totally agree. And had no business winning the Golden Globe.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Charlotte Rampling for 45 years. Did you see that?
I skipped it.
Did you see that?
I did see it. It's a nice, strong performance, and she has a long career, and the Academy loves to give Oscars for career achievement. I don't think she's going to win, but no, she absolutely belongs on the list.
I thought the camera did more acting than she did.
Oh!
Wow. Wow.
And also,
Yes.
Bet you can't pronounce the
Saoirse Ronan.
No.
How you say it?
Circe
Ronan.
Ronan.
Circe Ronan. I just saw her other film,
She has
Bones or something like that.
Lovely Bones.
Lovely Bones.
Atonement.
Yeah.
Remember Hannah?
Yeah.
She was the killing machine.
Uh-huh.
She's a good actress.
She's a good
I
actress.
found Brooklyn deeply boring.
So did I.
Okay.
And also, I found her character.
I disagree. I just found it boring.
Not deeply
boring.
boring.
So I must disagree.
Degrees of boring.
So I must disagree with you.
As
too.
people kept praising her performance, it got more and more boring for me.
Me too.
Okay.
Definitely for me.
So you agree? Brie Larson's going to walk off with it?
Yes, Brie Larson to me is actually the only real slam dunk in this whole.
We want her to walk off with it. Who do you think the Academy might choose?
I think they'll choose
I
her
think
too.
they got it. Absolutely. It's a great story.
This is, I would think
she started out as a Mouseketeer.
Oh, she did?
She did.
I didn't know
She
that.
did.
Wow. Really? Just like Annette Funicello.
Yeah, Brie Larson's alive.
I know.
Yes.
Annette is gone. And that shows you how old I am,
Britney
right?
Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears,
Britney
Justin
Spears.
I don't
Timberlake.
remember her. I don't remember
You never
her.
heard of Britney Spears?
No, I'm talking about as a Mouseketeer.
I see. Okay.
So we'll all agree then. Brie Larson.
Brie Larson, give her the Oscar.
All right. Now let's go to the men. Actor in leading role. We got Bryan Cranston for Trumbo,
He's good.
Matt Damon for The Martian, Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant, and Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs, and Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl.
Now this, Steve, is the one that's a slam dunk. I'm not saying he gives the best performance, but take the money and run. It's going to be Leonardo.
I agree. I wouldn't vote for him.
I wouldn't vote for him either.
But yes, you know what? It's actually I guess
I'd be voting for Eddie Redmayne.
I would be voting for Eddie Redmayne too.
He should win the
Over
Oscar
Bryan
last year,
Cranston?
of course.
Yes, Eddie was. He was
Eddie
by
had won
far.
last year. It'd be a slam dunk for him this year.
Wait.
He
He had a better performance than Bryan Cranston.
100%.
Absolutely.
Cranston was good, no doubt, but
And he had a better performance than Matt Damon in The Martian.
yes,
I agree.
Matt Damon carried that whole movie.
He had a
You
better
fell for
performance.
Matt
That's
Damon.
true.
He was good. Yes, I'm not saying Matt Damon. I'm not saying anyone here sucks. I'm not saying that was a bad performance, but I'm saying Eddie blew him all away. He should
But
be
think of all
this
the
years
things-
Tom Hanks.
Oh,
Think of all
come
the
on.
things
No,
that
I
Leonardo
disagree.
DiCaprio did to make that movie. He didn't
What?
have stunt doubles. He went.
Well, he did that, right?
Well, he had to fight the bear, except when it was digital. He had to
Crawl
through the
around in the
rapids,
snow.
crawl his way through the snow.
Fall off a cliff.
I mean, I think
You know, but
it's
some people-
not so
some-
much
some people
what's
talk-
on the film, but what happened on the in the filming.
You know what? Some people talk about how the Lord of the Rings movies was nothing about a bunch of people walking. That's what I thought The Revenant was. It's just a lot of people walking.
You don't
Everyone's
like The
walking.
Revenant?
I wasn't a big fan of The Revenant at all.
What?
Wow.
When I saw it the second time, it really blew me away.
The first
Yeah.
time.
It had some great sequences, like the
Not
bear
the first
sequence,
time.
you know,
The second time, it really blew me away.
Well, get ready for it to win, but we're
But
jumping.
like I
But-
said, I am thinking Leo is going to win. I think they, without especially having.
That's who they're going to pick. Is that who you pick?
No, we
No.
both said Eddie Redmayne is
Eddie-
what we picked.
I didn't.
But Leo is going to win. Basically, that's like you said, but especially by keeping Will Smith off it this year,
And a
so
couple of
it makes it easier to pick Leo. I still would vote for Eddie, and I would love that surprise to see him win 2 years in a row.
Okay.
I would like to see him beat Tom Hanks this year.
I'm picking Leonardo DiCaprio over Bryan Cranston and Matt Damon.
Well, pick him out over everybody.
Eddie Redmayne shouldn't have been on the list.
Oh, please. You're just trying to be provocative.
I'm not trying to
You
be.
missed a
I didn't
very-
like his
You missed a
performance.
very good performance.
I saw it twice,
Good.
and I still couldn't get into him.
Well-
It's something that it seemed just so natural for him to do,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't seem.
You-
he
wait,
didn't
wait,
do-
wait, wait,
he didn't-
wait,
he didn't
That
do-
performance was
Are
natural?
you claiming that Eddie
and-
wants to be Eddie wants to really be a woman?
Sure, why not?
What is good acting to you? That's
Good
the
acting, right.
transformation of that man.
He did not do nothing exceptional for
Oh,
that
man.
role. To me, he seemed to sleepwalk through that role.
Oh my God, what the?
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Are you sure you're not thinking
I
about?
said
Wait,
Alicia in that
wait,
movie.
are you sure you're not thinking of his performance earlier this year in Jupiter Ascending?
No.
That's right.
Oh, no.
Maybe that's
If
what
a
you're
lot of
thinking
people
of.
saw
No.
that, they would have problems.
Maybe
voting
that's
for
what you're thinking of. You're probably thinking of him in that movie.
Wow.
Yes, okay, that movie. Yes.
It's
Okay.
interesting. Every good Oscar-winning actor has one of those in his resume.
Yes.
Jupiter Ascending. Wow.
So you all agreed that Leonardo will win,
yes,
but you all would pick Eddie, not pick Leonardo.
Right.
you
Okay.
would and should for you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next is actor in a supporting role.
Okay.
Christian Bale for The Big Short. Tom Hardy for The Revenant. Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight. Who's this? Mark Rylance
Yes.
for Bridge of Spies. Sylvester Stallone for Creed. I picked Sylvester Stallone. I enjoyed watching him and seeing him do this and really act.
You know what? The Academy is so sentimental. They're going to give it to Stallone, but he didn't earn it.
He did earn it.
It's a nice comeback story. It's
It
great
wasn't
to see him up at the podium. But a performance of the year, actor or supporting, the performance of the year was Mark Rylance in Bridge of Spies as Rudolph Abel.
Who you said?
I agree. I agree that
Stallone will win.
Stallone will win. It was a good performance. I'm not saying it was the best performance. It was good, especially for him.
Especially for him. That's a good way of putting it.
Yes, and actually though I like both Marks this year.
Yes?
Both
It's
Marks.
the best thing that Ruffalo's ever done.
Yes. So and actually,
Especially when they had that scene.
and
He
I
started
actually
screaming at the editor.
And I would if I had a vote, I would actually vote for Mark II, Ruffalo. That's who I would.
Ruffalo.
Yes, Ruffalo.
Okay.
I would pick Mark Ruffalo if I had a vote.
I'm really glad that he got kicked out of that very good ensemble cast.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good cast. I will admit
Yes.
that.
So
Okay.
if we all had a vote, we all vote for three
Yeah,
different
but
people,
Stallone's gonna
but we
win.
all agree Stallone's going to win.
Okay, that's who the Academy's going to pick, but that's who I picked.
Good.
I'm not with them on it. I picked it.
Well, no one's going to be able to say, yes, you were right, because of what you
Well,
would.
we'll see what happens that night.
Just pick what's going to win.
All right, actress in the supporting role.
We'll be wrong. Tom Hardy will win.
Well, he was good in it, though. He was good in Revenant. Oh, my goodness. You couldn't even recognize him.
Yeah,
he was very
he
good
was
in
better
it.
in Legend. He had a good year. He
Had a very good year. And he was in Mad Max, too.
Right.
He had a very good year. And also 44 Child, too. Or Child 44.
I don't know that.
That's a foreign film. It went
Yeah.
straight to VOD. So
You don't have to spell it out me. Where to go?
straight to video on demand. Yeah. All right, next actress in a supporting role. Jennifer Jason Leigh for The Hateful Eight. Rooney Mara for Carol. Rachel McAdams, Spotlight. Alicia Vikander, The Danish Girl. Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs. Start with you.
If I think it's be both. I think if I pick Alyssa for both, I would have had a vote. I think that's who's going to win. And that's who I would vote for. She also had a great year.
Who?
Alicia Vikander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, yeah, she was fantastic.
And that's why I think she's going to win, because of the body of work this year. I mean, starting out Ex Machina.
Yes.
That was a
Testament
wonderful
of Youth.
Yes.
She was in a really bad one called Man from U.N.C.L.E. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And Danish Girl, which is almost a lead role.
Yeah,
I mean, there's an argument that she couldn't have been for it.
I thought she should have been
Nominated for a lead role.
Yes.
Me too.
I agree she's going to win. I would go with Rooney Mara. I like what she did
I loved her
in
too.
Carol.
I love it
and
too.
I
You know
think
what?
she's
I think, and I would put, and I would not be like upset if
Yeah,
she won.
exactly.
I mean, I would put a horse race. She was.
I would be upset she won because I picked Alicia. I think she did the best.
she
But
did.
unfortunately, this is a lead role, in my opinion, just like you said.
Yes.
I don't know why she did that. They're going to give it to her because they know they made their mistake.
They didn't make a mistake. The studio wanted it to be supporting, and they gave it to the studio.
I know, right?
They do that a lot.
All right, next. Animated feature films. Anomalisa. Boy and the World. Inside Out. Shaun the Sheep. And Where Marnie Was There. When Marnie Was There.
Yeah,
I can tell you who y'all picked, right?
of course.
I picked Anomalisa.
Really?
Really?
Oh,
It's Inside Out for sure.
because it was very adult for me,
The
and I really
single
enjoyed
best
it.
film that the terrific Pixar studio has ever made is Inside Out. And believe me, it's going to win the Oscar.
I can't agree with you.
Okay.
I can't agree with you, but
All right.
I enjoyed Anomalisa much more
Well,
because
it's
it was
very.
more.
I'm a big fan of Charlie Kaufman. He's made
Yeah.
some
And,
great
and
films.
this is definitely a Charlie Kaufman
Being
movie.
John Malkovich, adaptation, And you wonder, what kind of animated film would Charlie Kaufman make?
And this is it.
And this is as weird as it gets.
It was very weird. That's why I loved
it. And yet it's about something. It's a very adult film.
Yes.
It's got some full frontal nudity of animation.
Yep.
And I like the film a lot. I think for the Academy, which is still skews somewhat older, I think it's a little too weird for them. I think they're going to go for Inside Out for sure, which takes them back to their childhood. It's about the emotions of a little 11-year-old girl. It's just a brilliant, brilliant film. And I think it's going to win. But I'm a big Shaun the Sheep fan, too.
I'm a big Shaun the Sheep fan.
I was a big Shaun the Sheep fan.
Big Shaun the Sheep fan.
I thought Shaun the Sheep was fantastic. I love that kind of animation. Actually, if I vote, I probably would vote for Shaun the Sheep. But I 100% agree. Inside Out is taking it. It's not even...
When I saw Inside Out, I was a little bit confused. What were they really trying to say? I was a little bit confused
I'll explain the film to you later if you like.
And also I was confused, will young people really understand the message?
So many Pixar films, you go, what could they possibly see in Wall-E? What could they possibly see in Up? And yet they all love
that's
Pixar films.
Such a precious film.
Well, believe me,
they would have got that one.
They would have got as good as any of them.
Oh, well, okay.
Inside Out is fun.
I will agree with you, though. They're going to pick Inside Out, but I like Annalisa. All right, directing. The Big Short. Mad Max, Fury Road. The Revenant. Room. And Spotlight. All right, I'm going to start off with this.
Go.
Please.
Mad Max Fury Road is my choice for Best Director. The director who did this, he did the other Mad Max years ago, but this one's a clear vision and also had some of the best action, also some of the best characters, had some of also the best scenes where they were in the desert and also the storyline. I really enjoy this, but they're not going to pick this. The Academy.
I don't think they are either. I don't think
they're
they should.
going to pick.
No, I think it's between Alejandro Inarritu for The Revenant and Tom McCarthy for Spotlight, which is also,
I agree with you.
Which is also the two-man race for Best Picture, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Right.
Now, the problem is,
I did like. I even though he's not in the running, I thought Lenny for Room also did a great job.
He's in the running.
Yes.
I think the problem with Inarritu is he won last year for The Brilliant Birdman, and
that was brilliant.
Loath to give him 2 in a row. I think he's earned it, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Tom McCarthy is going to win for Spotlight.
I enjoyed Spotlight, and that movie really made me angry for what the story that they made. It was a very good reason. I really got upset about the subject matter, and I thought what he did was very well done. But for me, Mad Max got me more excited.
The issue is it a director for the special effects, for the overall production values? What Tom McCarthy did is work very well with a group of excellent actors and formed them into an ensemble.
He sure did.
And really delivered that script.
And they worked very well. And also, they really told that story very well, as actors. And also really presented that for Spotlight. And I really agree with that. Like I said, it really got me emotionally involved and really pissed me off about what went on.
To me, actually, you know what? Outside of Adam McKay, who was fine, but I like all 4 of the directors on this. All the 4 directors a lot. And I actually wouldn't. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that we could see a director win 2 years in a row.
Right.
It's he's really
I think
good.
it's been a long time since it's happened. Has it ever happened?
I don't know if it ever happened, but I'm going to predict that it will happen this year. I think Revenant's on. I'm not a big fan of the movie. It's on this roll right now,
right? And
it's gaining steam, and it's in a lot of people's minds. So some people want
to.
What he had to do as a director to bring in that script, is phenomenal.
Yes, and I said there's a lot of great sequences.
I wouldn't have any problem if he did win.
No,
I wouldn't have a problem.
I think you might see him win 2 years in a row, and so I think it's
really down on Adam McKay when you think he's the man who did the Anchorman movies. To then move on to a very serious yet comic film about a very serious subject.
Second Anchorman.
I think you got to give him his due as a director.
Yes,
I think he did.
I think
it shows his growth.
Yes, it showed great growth.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Applaud him for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mean to diss him, but I think if this was like a horse race, I'd have him come in 5th.
Okay.
Well, I still love Mad
He just
Max.
might, but they never tell us that.
All right. I don't know. Did I say documentary to you guys?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Documentaries.
Ooh, yes.
Amy, Cartel Land, The Look of Silence, What Happened, Miss Simone, Winter on Fire, Ukraine's Fight for Freedom.
What do most of the people who vote in the Academy, what do they do for a living? They're actors.
Yes.
They like performers. I think it's between the Amy Winehouse documentary and the Nina Simone documentary.
Oh.
And I think the Amy Winehouse documentary is a win out. I'd vote for it.
I voted for What Happened, Miss Simone over Amy. I enjoyed the Amy. I learned a lot about Amy. I even almost cried for her for the way she, the things that happened to her. But Miss Simone was much more educated
very
for
tragic
me.
Stories.
But also, yes, it did show the tragedy of Miss Simone in the end. And I really enjoyed that, and I got a little bit more education about
And
her.
it's possible that the Academy, because of this whole flap about people of color, might want to say, maybe this is a place we can give them a win.
Give them, oh my
It could
goodness.
be. But out of all the documentaries this year, I actually like Cartel Land a lot. So I thought that was really well made.
That was good.
And I thought,
Yes.
actually, who would get my vote? But I would actually really vote for Amy because I don't want the cartel coming after me. So,
Yeah,
Amy's
they're-
it! Cartel Land, boo!
They're taking down names of people that vote for the movie.
Yeah, exactly. So, Cartel Land, boo! That was unfair. And yay, Cartel.
So you're saying they would
We'll
give
live another year.
So you're saying the Academy would give whatever happened, Miss?
No.
What happened,
No,
Miss?
Amy is the one I would vote
Yeah.
for and the one that's going to win.
Yeah, Amy.
Amy? I can't agree with you.
You know, it won the Golden
A
Globe.
big surprise.
I know it did, but I can't agree with you on that one.
Okay.
All right, next foreign language film.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace of the Serpent, Mustang, Son of Saul, Thebe, and A War. My favorite, Son of Saul.
Son of Saul.
Wow, what a powerful.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, can you imagine what sort of mood you have to be in to even sit through that film? I found it very, very tough. It's a Holocaust film, probably the most brutal Holocaust film I've ever seen.
But you didn't see a lot of blood and guts and things like that.
You don't have to.
Well,
It's all in your mind.
Exactly.
When you think of this versus another foreign language film winner, Life is Beautiful, which was in many ways very dishonest in its depiction of the Holocaust, this is an extraordinary film. I think it's clearly between Son of Saul and Mustang.
Yes.
A fascinating French film that takes place in Turkey and is in Turkish about 5 young cultish girls
Yes.
trying not to be repressed by the
Mhm.
society. But I don't see any way that Son of Saul will not be recognized.
I agree with you on that one.
No,
Son of Saul.
Son of Saul, slam dunk, and yes. I mean, Holocaust is like always a big topic movie, and then going
It is.
you go back to Schindler's List, and everybody's like it's like Holocaust, oh boom, give it to him.
Well, I mean, it needs to be good.
It needs to be good,
but
yes,
it's a subject that will
But
grab you regardless.
I love the way the camera made it from the eyes of the prison guards there, or
Mhm.
or the workers there. The camera followed their head movements and their eyesight.
Actually, no,
I just love that.
I don't know if they can't be nominated for the foreign, but I would recognize that for cinematography too.
I don't think there's a reason I can't.
I don't
You
know.
know, it's first time director.
Oh, it is?
That I didn't know.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, that's really great news because usually our first time directors in this country suck.
I know, right? All right, next. Writing for adapted screenplay. The Big Short, Brooklyn, Carol, The Martian, and Room. I picked The Room because the way he put that up, and he adapted that from the book, and the way he put it together and made it so believable and also so emotional, I'm picking that one.
You guys want to have a little side bet on this one? Because the winners happen to be The Big Short. How they were able to take this very wide-ranging, complex subject and not only turn how much money people lost into a comedy, but also made it understandable and made us feel for the people who made money off the whole situation.
But will
It's gonna win.
everybody? But would everybody see that as a comedy? Would everybody also
absolutely.
understand what's going on in that film?
It's a broad.
I talked to some people who saw the film. They didn't understand it, and they didn't see it. They didn't find it funny.
Get
What
better
about you?
friends.
Well, I
I said people.
I know. Yeah, you have no friends. I forgot.
Yeah.
was also a big fan. Actually, out of all the, it's funny because the only adapted screenplay I read was Carol. So
Uh-huh.
they sent that to us, so I got to read that one.
Price of Salt.
Yes, and that was a great screenplay. I also was a big fan of The Martian this year.
I was a big fan too.
And that was a really well. That was a.
But I've been reading The Martian, and it's a pretty straightforward adaptation.
Right. Yes.
I mean, it's good how they made it, and they made it. Brought in all the other characters, and it's not just a one-person movie, but it's not all that interesting an adaptation.
That's a good point. I
So who you pick?
You know what? I would be going between Carol Room, and if you twist my arm, I'll say okay. I will probably pick Room 2 because the movie just.
I pick Room
because the movie itself.
I'll take that.
So well.
All right. I'm giving you the whole field. I'm taking The Big Short.
Okay, you don't give me the whole field.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll talk about.
You heard it here first. You want some of that money?
No, I don't. You know what? Your argument is extraordinarily strong.
I like Vinny States.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's gonna take
the Academy,
that's sort of that's what.
No, I understand where he's coming from, but again,
it's a very strong argument.
I didn't find a lot of funny bits in that. I understand they try to act funny. That's why I couldn't pick Room. All right, next is writing original screenplay.
This might be the here's sorry we left all the diversity thing and might keep it straight out of Compton.
Well, Bridge of Spies, Ex Machina, Inside Out, Spotlight, and Straight Outta Compton. Of course, I picked Straight Outta Compton. Not because they're black, because it's a great film.
It was a great original screenplay. I would be going between Ex Machina and Inside Out. Is like those two ones where I'm juggling.
It's Machina, first of all.
Yes.
Secondly, this is the only place that Spotlight is going to get an Oscar, unfortunately. It's a terrific film. It's my favorite film of the year, but it has very little chance elsewhere. I think the Academy is going to go into a small room and say, how are we going to give something to Spotlight? Oh, that was a very good screenplay. Let's go with it.
Well,
again,
we'll see what happens.
Again, a good argument.
So you think they're going to get who you think the Academy is going to give it to?
I'm going to get Alex for Ex Machina.
Okay.
Well,
and we're all over the map. Yeah, we're all over the map on that. Okay. We'll see what happens.
This year was no weird. To me, this was a very rare year where it's like a lot of years like that's it, like that.
Here, you really can't.
But not for screenplays.
There's no one big winner. I mean, there's not one picture you can say was the best overall.
No. We went into late December without any real front runner.
Yeah,
and that's why I say many films this year that's on this list was not that exciting. It wasn't that fun to watch.
I think it was a good year at the movies.
Yeah, well, look at the box office.
Yeah, it was a record setter.
Yes, it was a record
based on films that's not nominated.
So what does that have to do? I'm saying it was a good year at the movies.
Yes, but based on films that's not nominated.
I'm not saying it's a good year at the Oscars. It's a terrible year at the Oscars. There's going to be a lot of controversy. It's probably worthwhile to watch the show.
I'd be very interested to hear Chris Rock's opening monologue.
Clearly, they're going to make every effort to have a lot of the presenters be African American to try and give the impression of diversity in Hollywood. It's an illusion, but that's what they're going to try and do. And I think they're going to try and muzzle Chris Rock.
They are doing. They just put like a press release a day or two ago how they are taking new steps to make things more diverse, by who the board members are and so on. So they're taking steps. Although I think they think that by 2020 it'll be so.
Yeah, but again,
the issue is the membership of the Academy.
Right.
That's where they have to change.
Well, they really can't change it overnight, like they said by 2020. But I've seen this before, practically all my life about the Academy, and it really hasn't changed. But now they're talking and speaking out about it. But they've done that before, and still there are no changes.
It's never been as loud.
Yeah. Well, still no changes.
Okay, we'll see.
No changes. All right. Our final category is Best Picture of the Year for an Oscar, for an Academy Award. And let's go with them. Here we go. The Big Short, Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, and Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, Room, and finally, Spotlight. You know who I got?
Who you got?
I got Room out of that.
Room?
Oh, I thought you were with Mad Max.
Man, it's a two-horse race. It's neither of those. It's between The Revenant and Spotlight.
Agreed.
And frankly, each day I come back to like Steve, and I change my mind each day. But the momentum is clearly with The Revenant.
Yes.
I think they realize what a brilliant job Inarritu did. They may not give him the directing job, but he'll have the Best Picture Oscar.
Like I said, I can't imagine. For some reason, as an underdog, people keep going with Mad Max. I mean, my the Florida Film Critics Circle this year picked Mad Max. I'm like,
they sure did.
It wasn't my vote.
Wasn't mine.
It wasn't mine.
But the Academy's not.
Like I said,
Well, the Southeastern that we're in, we picked Spotlight.
Gladiator got it that one year. So don't.
So did the greatest show on earth in the 1950s. So what?
So
the Oscars are usually wrong. Let me put it that way.
So
they sure are.
Like I said,
I get disappointed every year.
I mean, The Revenant was not. I said I was not a fan of it.
Oh, it's
I think maybe other people. I think some people. A lot of people feel that way too. Besides me, so I will give it to Spotlight. That's what I think.
Wouldn't mind that at all.
That's
what I think should happen.
I wanted to give it to Mad Max.
Outside, provided of course, the Catholic Church doesn't put pressure on the Academy and maybe try to say, no, we don't want more. We don't want more.
I hope they do put pressure on because that's going to make them vote all the more for Spotlight.
Although I actually thought maybe one reason why Will Smith and Concussion didn't get a lot of recognition because the NFL's had some little influence, to.
You think they did?
You never know. That movie, didn't get as much recognition as I thought it would, and didn't cause as much outcry or anything.
Well, I'm just surprised Straight Outta Compton's not on this list. So I think Room.
But it's interesting. There are only 8 films for Best Picture, where there could be 10.
Yeah.
So they clearly went out of their way to not nominate Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
We know what the criteria is to
Yeah,
get.
you have to have 5% of the first place votes to get onto the list.
That's the criteria.
Okay, that's for sure.
So you say
Spotlight.
Revenant.
Room. But again, who the Academy's going to pick?
And watch this,
That's
You
what
re-
you ask?
you
What
realize
we think we would pick, or what?
No, what the Academy's going to pick.
The Academy's going to pick Revenant. I would vote for Spotlight.
Right, I'm thinking it's both.
None of us say Revenant.
So if Mad Max does win, people are going to stop tuning into us because we were all wrong.
No, Mad Max is very.
Which has happened before, if you recall.
It was the first movie that I saw last year where I gave it 4 stars, 4 palm trees. Mad Max. It was very exciting.
No, it was a great movie. It was one of my best 3D movies.
It was a great movie.
How many movies did you give the 4 and 4 to?
I can't remember all of them.
Okay.
I know Room was one of them, and Straight Outta Compton was another one.
And Spotlight wasn't.
Nope, I gave that 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
You're tough.
2.5.
Or you have no taste. I forget which one it is.
I'm ready to eat a pastrami sandwich right now.
Whoa. Okay.
So I got no taste.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, we talked about almost everything with the Academy.
Absolutely.
Hey, if you agree with us, email me and let me know. Or you disagree with us, email me and let me know. And I'll put their information too up on the screen.
Oh
for
my
you to
gosh,
see.
you can email us.
That's right. I'll put you guys.
Keep it clean.
You can do anything you want.
You know what? I don't know my reviews all the time, so go nuts on me.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, tell them who you write for?
Oh, I'm Examiner.com on the West Palm Beach and Miami Movie Examiner.
PalmBeachArtsPaper.com and a little bit of Palm Beach Post.
A little bit. But he was the original movie critic for Palm Beach for a number of years.
Ah, yes.
He did a great job.
Those were the good old
And he
days.
retired.
There used to be a real newspaper there. Well, you can't win them all.
Yeah, you can't win them all. All right, I'm Al McGhee.
Hap Erstein.
Stephen Lebowitz.
Thank you for watching Your Entertainment Ticket. Hey, I really appreciate it.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGhee. Movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com. Your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right.